What's up, motherfuckers? Pigs and shit. We're back.
We're back. Another hiatus, but it's okay. We're just honing our skills, like a strong blade of the samurai.
Been doing a lot of stuff. Have you eaten, Matt?
Yeah, I had Taco Bell.
Okay. Otherwise, I'd feel pretty shameful sitting here eating this in front of you.
No, you're good. I ate a lot of Taco Bell. I had 2 Taco Supremes, crunchy, and a steak quesadilla.
Nice. Did you get it here in Jackson?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yes.
Which one did you go to?
I went to the one that's usually you can't even get into because it's so busy.
Is it the one next to Myers, or is it the one?
No, the other one.
Other one. Okay. Yeah. Last time I went there, I got because they keep changing their menu and they keep taking the good stuff off. Like I try anything good.
Before you even keep going, let's just take a moment of silence for the Mexican pizza.
That was Katie's favorite. Let's take a moment of silence.
Okay. That's all we can't afford too many long moments. People will shut the podcast off. Yeah, that's bullshit though. Mexican pizza was amazing, and I mean that's gonna be we'll be talking about this 30 years from now. Like, you remember when they had the Mexican pizza?
Yeah, I think I kept liking the grilled cheese burrito because that was fucking sweet. They took it away
All
for
the
like
fucking
2 months,
grilled cheese burrito,
and then they brought it back, and they're like, "Hey, it's back," and I'm like, "Sweet," and then they took it away after only like a month, and then I got like some new. They called it like a deluxe bacon chalupa, and I was like, "That sounds good." And it was literally just a normal chalupa with fucking bacon on it, and it was dry as fuck, and I was very disappointed. And I asked for steak, and I got beef, and that's the worst. And so that's all I got to say about recent Taco Bell. You always were there for me.
The grilled cheese burrito, is that what it's called?
Yeah.
That thing was so retarded, I will say. I ordered it a bunch of times.
Yeah.
But like...
It shouldn't have been made,
They should have given you a glove with it. Because... or
I know.
Anything.
Yeah, they make sleeves for like the hard shell tacos from Doritos and everything, but they can't do that.
That's just because those are fragile. They're like... I want to say that's why, because like I feel like the Doritos...
I think it's just a fucking merchandising thing.
They're just trying... You feel fancier.
Yeah. Because it's like, this ain't just a normal taco. It's got fucking...
Well, they definitely should have figured something out. They should have made a goddamn Hot Pocket sleeve for the stupid-ass grilled cheese burrito, because that thing was messy as hell. And, like, how the fuck are you supposed to use your phone and your steering wheel while your hands are covered in cheese grease?
Well, to be serious... Shouldn't be doing that to begin with.
I know,
but
it's America, Aaron.
It is America. You can do what you want.
The fuck?
You can do what you want.
I mean, I know it's not the crunch wrap. I know they're not like, oh, it's on the go, because like obviously. But how the fuck else do you eat it? They're like, oh, here's a plate, a knife, and a fork, so you can eat this fucking burrito.
That's what knees were made for, Matt. That's what knees were made for.
Put the literally melted cheese on the outside of the burrito on top of your jeans. Just walking around with like a line of grease, like the dude from Superbad.
Every time I have to use both my hands or I have to wipe a hand, I just put my food on my lap.
Well, so do I, but usually there's not melted cheese on the outside of my burrito.
It's true.
Oh, God. Like, we're going to go off topic, but Aaron, you were going to talk about this. You had something.
Oh, I was just saying, Rick and Morty is changing the fucking game. I mean, I've always liked Rick and Morty, but I was seeing a lot of commercials that they were doing back when this one came out, when this game came out. Death Stranding played the fuck out of that.
I didn't know this commercial was that old.
Yeah, it came out to try to advertise it because these dudes must be making fucking crazy money, because they started getting with Wendy's. They started getting with... There was another one I just watched, which was Carl's Jr. and the Hardys. They're like... just normal Rick and Morty shit, and they're even like just saying ass and damn and everything, and it's a legit commercial, because right after it's like, this is sponsored by.
That's amazing.
And we're gonna watch this one. It's the Death Stranding Rick and Morty ad, and this came out in 2019. Funny as fuck. If you ever played the game, it's weird, and I finally beat it after taking a break from it.
You actually beat it?
Yeah. It took me altogether probably, I want to say like 2 months, but I took a long break in between because I got really far, it got really weird, and I started forgetting what the fuck it was even about. And then when I jumped back into it, it just got really fun, even more weird, and I still don't know what the fuck it's about. But, anyways, this is the commercial. And it was posted by El Puma Productions.
Oh, there we go. Whatever.
Had some technical difficulties. Anyways.
Rick and Morty ad.
Rick and Morty ad.
All right, look, Morty, Kojima just wants us to reconnect to fractured society and stop the Death Stranding. What are all these ghosts?
Those are the Death Stranding, Rick.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I wasn't paying attention.
Jeez, Rick, we've been walking for a while, and I got this baby in a tube here.
Maybe it's some sort of crazy upgrade. Hold on, I've got an idea.
Stop!
Right,
Stop!
not an upgrade. Let's eat it.
What? We can't eat it. It's a baby.
Morty, what if it makes us run faster or jump higher?
Okay, let's eat the baby.
Run faster, jump higher.
Brought to you by Death Stranding.
Oh, that's amazing.
That's it.
Oh, play that one.
Okay.
Play
This is the Wendy's one. This is great.
Man, I love when these death tournament guys realize their real enemy's the audience, you know?
Yeah, it's a classic trope, Morty.
Rick, what's wrong?
Don't look over too fast, Morty. We're being followed.
Who are those guys?
Wendy's breakfast, Morty.
Wait, it's a Wendy's what?
Wendy's breakfast. They've been trying to make us do a commercial about it for months.
Man, I'm hungry. Those things look good.
Bet your ass they do, Morty. That's the breakfast baconator, frosty chino, and honey butter chicken biscuit. Chicken biscuit's a bruiser, Morty. Do not mess with that guy. Run, Morty, run! I'll never do it. You'll never take me alive.
Wait, Rick!
Run and get Wendy's breakfast before
Pop.
Wendy's breakfast gets you.
Okay. I gotta take a second to talk about Wendy's breakfast before I watch this next one. Okay, so have you had Wendy's breakfast?
Yes.
I think it's delicious, first of all. But I have a goddamn stick in my fucking ass because of this goddamn Wendy's that I live by. There's two Wendy's that I live by, dude.
Uh-huh.
And
Both about equal distance.
Yeah. And they can't figure out how to make a goddamn honey butter chicken biscuit. I ask them to add cheese and they lose their fucking minds. They can't. I ask them to add cheese, they forget to add the honey butter. I don't understand. Sometimes the chicken is like day old. They just like you know what I mean. Like they don't even make the fresh chicken in the morning.
Oh yeah. I ran across that just in Walmart earlier. Katie was trying to find something to fucking eat, and it looked like the chicken had been out all day. The lady was trying to unload some of the rotisseries, and it took her about 10 fucking years. With one row of 3.
Yeah, but basically it's like I just wish Wendy's would buckle down on these goddamn chain restaurants that suck dick. Y'all need to figure out which ones suck and then fire them. Get Donald Trump to come in and fire him. Because that's all he's good for. He's not a good president. All he's good for is firing people. And he needs to come and fire these fucking Wendy's employees that suck. I fucking hate them. The one on Mommy in Adrian, Michigan. So, if you can hear this, God help me. Anyway, Carl's Jr. Rick and Morty commercial.
Morty, wake up. We're in a Carl's Jr. Hardee's commercial right now. I'd like you to meet some characters. Take a burger El Diablo.
Wait, Rick, I don't want to be
That looks fucking amazing.
I got a big test
Too
tomorrow.
bad, Morty. I'd like you to meet all natural burger. It'll help you relax, Morty. Your bacon cheeseburger. Your fish burger.
What? They're getting sauce over my bed, Rick. What?
Yeah. Okay, so my point being, aside from these commercials, they're also doing... I don't know if it's other people doing the animation or if they're having fans do it or what, but they have other random episodes, like straight up on Adult Swim. Like it has their little watermark at the bottom and everything. And it's like this one right here is a fucking anime, basically. And it's all in Japanese. And it's all nuts as fuck. There's another one where Rick is like, here, Morty, fucking... take this little vial and don't fucking drop it. And then it takes 2 steps. He's like, oh, oops. And then all of a sudden it's like 5 seconds of a different kind of animation, like an acid trip, intertwining with each other. And it just keeps going like fucking nuts. And then right after it, they're like, oh, geez, what was that, Rick? And he's like, that was acid.
What?
Straight up pure LSD.
I fucking love Rick and Morty.
I know. I've been watching so much shit on the creators. But anyways, that was my portion for this part. Matt, you said that you have something that you might want to talk about.
Yeah, it's not something I want to talk about, but it's not really that I want to talk about it. It's just we're probably going to have a part 2 for this one because it's goddamn Illuminati, man.
Oh, okay. We made it to the eyes.
So
just skipped right over Elemental P. Oh, that's way after, but
we're not even using that fucking book anymore. That there were a couple lost episodes, but I think we eventually were like, yeah, fuck this fucking book. Because there was one episode where it was just a goddamn mess trying to use that book. And that dude that wrote that book, you can go fuck yourself. All you did was plagiarize a bunch of Wikipedia bullshit. So thanks for ruining the first 3 episodes of the podcast, you dick. Just kidding. Those episodes are great. You should go back and listen to them.
They're still awesome.
If you haven't.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, today's episode is going to be about the Illuminati. And basically, I'm going to try to convince Aaron that it's real. I'm not even convinced that it's real, but I'm going to show him the shit that has made me lose my mind.
Okay.
Basically, okay, so we're just going to type in Illuminati celebrities into YouTube, and I'm just gonna show Aaron all the goddamn bullshit that they do that makes me feel like
very first video is the video the Illuminati doesn't want you to see.
Yeah, we'll just watch this. This is 4 minutes. That's a good
by Vox, so good
That's
old
a mighty
ads.
fine pair of boots. Let's get them boots. I'll make payment for them.
Yeah, we gotta.
There's the mute button if you ever need to know, Matt.
Where is it?
Right there. It's the second button on the left.
Okay, I see it now. Is this quiet enough where we can hear ourselves over it?
Yeah, we're right in front of it.
Okay.
The Illuminati is that shadowy cabal that controls the entire world and ensures free will's an illusion. They've got a big Facebook
It's not
page.
looking so great so
Celebrities like Jay-Z.
Oh wait, never
are
mind. There's a
accused of being
fucking
members. And
a
there are
yard
weird
line
YouTubers like this
board.
They had weirdos standing up everywhere,
Yes,
and then Beyonce.
Like this guy.
Show a document cam shot of this if you can. She does the Illuminati symbol. Tell folks what you saw.
But what about the real history of the Illuminati and how it became what it is today?
This guy put a lot of art into this video.
This is Bavaria, and in 1776,
I was gonna say, was that the Lord of the Rings
Adam
map?
Weishaupt, the law professor,
Or
founded
it's like the Skyrim
Illuminati.
map that you get
It's
with the
real.
game.
Yeah,
He
dude.
wanted to spread Enlightenment ideals around the world. The goal was to infiltrate the monarchy and make them more enlightened by entering their ranks. Even though they were so high-minded, they had weird rituals. See these owls? The Illuminati really loved them. And they had invented hierarchies like Novice, Minerval, and Illuminated. Even though they were weird, they did have some success around the world. Anywhere from 650 to 2,800 members infiltrated Freemason chapters, may have had influential members like the writer Goethe, and even might have influenced the Jacobins, the political club that spurred the French Revolution to its most radical heights. But they were destroyed in 1785. This is Karl Theodor. He was the Duke
I was
of
waiting for
Bavaria,
the fucking
and that
horns
year
and the
he
Perna
became
marker.
a secret
I was
society
like
that
gonna say I
included the
wanted it, but then they finally
Most
did it.
historians
He's
think
terrible
that
at
it
writing
worked,
on
and the
flashcards
Illuminati
too.
disappeared.
He like
But
can't
if that's
figure
true,
out.
then
Ripped
why
pieces
do
of
we still
paper.
think
Oh my, he
Drake's
can't even afford
Illuminati today
flashcards.
just because he wears owl sweaters? Since the beginning, conspiracy theories have been part of the Illuminati. This guy, Xavier von Zwack,
Okay, I can only get through half of this video. We're gonna watch this one instead. Top 10 celebrities that are supposedly in the Illuminati.
Okay.
And well, you know,
Did you ever see that Katy Perry video where she like fucking started having a seizure?
oh, on
And
stage.
they talked about her like.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, that was her selling her soul. Never mind.
I've seen all of that shit. There's a lot of celebrities that say they sold their soul. This fucking guy, fucking Lil Uzi Vert. Jesus Christ. That's what I'm saying, man. It's like to get into this, you really need like. We need to be like Ghost Adventures, and like we're gonna lock ourselves down in Aaron's computer room for a whole 24 hours and look up nothing but Illuminati content.
Making sure that the browsing history is definitely deleted beforehand.
We have soundproofed the room so his fiance can't hear us talking. Yeah, fucking. I wish there was. Fuck it, we're just play the one that I originally was gonna play. I just hope that I just want a slideshow of all the pictures of these fuckers covering up their one eye or doing the rock triangle or all this bullshit. Getting better. One day we'll have
quick hand.
One day we'll have a someone that does this shit for us.
Yeah.
Or members of a secret elite. Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 celebrities supposedly in the Illuminati.
Why would I want to destroy something I helped build?
Before we begin, we publish new videos every day, so be sure to subscribe for more
If we're
great
gonna
content.
get into something like this,
For this list,
I need a beer.
we're looking at famous...
I'll be right back.
Oh, you grab me a water?
Yes.
Oh. Now we're back.
Okay. Oh, you can do that?
I think so. I just pressed this pause button and it...
Oh, and it's still going. Cool.
Okay.
Okay. Is that Sherry?
I don't know.
Or is that fucking...
There's some chick with a bunch of dudes on her. Half naked.
Famous people often rumored to be part of a high-powered secret society.
Come on.
Britney Spears.
Britney Spears is in the Illuminati. She's like lost her fucking mind. And
I know.
Number 10.
I saw
Katy
some
Perry,
video on
the
her.
original Illuminati.
Saw some video on her the other day that she posted on her Instagram of her just like dancing to something, and there was no sound, but she literally looked like she was on fucking like crack or something.
Are you talking about her stupid Instagram videos?
Yeah.
She's always just... She's like dancing in place and just looking like a fucking maniac.
Yeah, exactly. Britney is just still Britney from back in the day.
Illuminati was actually a Bavarian secret society outlawed at the end of the 18th century.
I want a fucking
But
massage like
conspiracy
that.
theorists claim they
I didn't
continued
even know there was a
operating
video of her
in the
getting
shadows.
massages
Or
like that on the
French
internet.
Revolution, the Battle of Waterloo, and apparently Katy Perry's musical career. So-called proof includes the fact that her video for Dark Horse has an Egyptian theme involving pyramids and the Eye of Horus, both of which recall the All-Seeing Eye, an Illuminati favorite.
I had no idea the video was so
2014
intense.
Grammy Awards included plenty of occult symbolism, prompting InfoWars, the website of American far-right radio personality Alex Jones, to call her an Illuminati priestess that conducts satanic witchcraft ceremonies in front of the world.
Yeah, I heard that she was like brainwashed and shit.
Pro-death,
Dude, when
pit of hell type garbage. That's my
you
view
really
on it.
look into
Number
all this
9,
shit,
Justin
it just gets more and more convincing. Like
Strangely,
honestly,
the
like they're...
super secret Illuminati seem to
Whenever I
have no
watch something, I
problem
never
with
go,
celebrities
"Oh,
showing
okay,
off
that
the
looks."
fact that
That
they're
makes me
members.
believe in it less. It's
Conspiracy
always I
theorists
believe in it
point
more
out
now.
that Bieber
It's
has
like,
a tattoo of an owl that looks like the Canaanite deity Moloch if you squint a bit,
Fucking
and
Moloch.
that he's flashed
God
an
damn it.
A-OK symbol over one eye, which is allegedly a reference to the Eye of Horus. That's damning evidence right there. A few believe the real Justin actually died in a car crash and has been
oh
replaced.
Jesus, come on.
Justin has denied being a member, but isn't that just what an Illuminati would say?
So wait, I got a conspiracy corner thing.
No, go ahead. Yeah, shoot away, bro.
What if they just said that Justin Bieber is apparently dead? You know,
That's
This
what
is a
they
fake
just,
one.
that's what they just said. I've never even heard.
I've
that
heard of
before.
that with like a couple different people, like Gucci and shit like that.
Oh, the
But-
robots and
but
Eminem
yeah.
and.
But they said that he died in a car crash or something, right?
I think so.
Or something like that. Well, at least that's what my fucking brain heard. But what if they die and they brought back a bum that looked like Justin Bieber, and that's the dude that you keep seeing all these fucking
What
photos
movie
of now?
was that where they did that? Oh, you know, The Dictator.
Just like that.
The way you said when you said that, it like all flashed in my mind. Cause
exactly like the Dictator, but it's
Oh,
Justin Bieber.
God, dude.
That's why he keeps looking like a bum every time you see him now.
Like,
And he's all fucking crazy.
That's literally The Dictator.
Yeah,
That's the whole premise of that movie.
I know.
Oh my God, dude! I'm watching that movie now. Like that.
Such a good one.
Yeah, but no, like I am so happy you said that because that dude, honestly, I'm fucking baffled right now. Like, cause 100%, because he dresses like Macaulay Culkin.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure that's the person I'm thinking about.
And he's got like fucking crazy long hair that's just like looking like he's trying to dread it, but he's still
And he's
washing
got
it
like
every
that
once in a
weird.
while.
He's got that weird like pedo mustache.
Like almost got like a unibrow going on. He's starting to look like the dude from Grand Theft Auto 5. What's his name?
Trevor.
He's starting to look like Trevor with hair. He is.
I have to disclaim that one time I went, and this has happened to me a couple of times too. I went to a GameStop in Georgia one time, and I was wearing a jean jacket.
Yeah.
Because it was kind of chilly out, and down there you can get away with it, you know.
Yeah.
And I walked into this GameStop and I'm checking out, and this girl's kind of looking at me funny, and I don't say anything to her because I'm not ever gonna be like, "What are you looking at?" She's like, you kind of remind me of Trevor from Grand Theft Auto 5, and I was like, "Oh, thanks." like what kind of compliment is that? And Aaron, that I have the worst luck with people telling me I look like people. Like, I think you were there that time we were working at the bar, and the guy told me I look like Chum-Li.
I think I was, because that sounds really familiar. Which bar? Or Dan's?
Dan's. I was working at Dan's, and this fucking piece of shit, fat, fucking, the scum of the earth guy walks up to the bar when I'm cooking and stuff, and he's like, "Hey man, you kind of look like that guy." And I'm like, and I'm already in my head, I'm like, fuck, god damn it. Who? Because it's either going to be Jack Black, Kevin Smith, fucking Chum-Li, or Trevor. Those are my top 4, like 100%. And I've had them all multiple times. And the guy's like, that guy from
They're not bad ones, though.
Chum-Li.
I mean, Chum-Li is. That one is. Okay.
Trevor.
And Trevor. But the other ones aren't bad.
Jack Black is famous.
Jack Black is famous.
He is in the shape of a pumpkin. Moments. Back when they did, he's had his moments. In that one X-Files episode when he was 17, he was skinny.
And he's pretty big now.
He literally, have you seen the Thor video?
Not of his.
You haven't seen him play Thor?
No.
Fuck this video. I gotta show Aaron this fucking...
I love watching those videos, dude. He has his own, You got to go back a little bit more than that.
Illuminati Jack Black. I don't even want to know if he's in it.
He has his own gaming YouTube now.
I know Jable's something.
And he plays fucking Red Dead like religiously.
Dude, I don't know why I haven't watched it. Jack Black.
Yeah, we should follow him.
We really should, because I heard of that and I thought that would be dude. Watch this.
Oh, hit the button.
Oh shit. I saw this and I freaked out, dude. I saw it on his Instagram.
Yeah, I keep seeing
we have to stay strong in these times, like a Jedi Master.
Oh, this isn't even it.
He just has somebody doing badass effects for him now.
Yeah, he's like literally just... He could make a whole Star Wars movie.
May the Fourth be with you.
Oh, good. This is all of them. This is gonna be me one day. Like if Bripsy really does take off and we get Matt and Trace Parker status, like this will be me, Aaron.
I was just telling Katie earlier that too many people are starting to recognize me around town, and I was like, I don't know if I like it. And she's like, "What? You don't like the being famous anymore?" And I was like, "No, I don't want to be famous for the wrong reasons."
Right.
Hi, it's me, Jack Black. I just wanted to say, during this time of quarantine, don't be a slave. I've noticed I spend so much of my life looking at Instagram and going, who should I follow? Who are they following? I should follow them too. Who's following me? Oh no. It's just not important. Let's live life, people. Bye. It's okay, it's waterproof. It's water resistant. That's the same thing, right?
That's amazing.
I think he's like on TikTok too.
Don't be a slave. It's time to be a
Here
hero.
it goes. This is it.
A hero with a mask. Not this kind. This kind.
Fucking love it, dude.
He does kind of look like Fat Thor with a mask on right there.
Be a hero. Wear a mask.
It's amazing.
That wasn't Thor though.
No, well, there's another one. They're making me look bad, dude. Because, oh, here it is.
Thor Avatar.
Yes. He's doing the Scary Movie 2 thing where he's helping the basketball. His effects are too good. I'm like upset. The way he just flew up into the sky like that.
I don't know who the fuck does it, but he has a lot of quarantine videos that were like that. He just started getting like really into YouTubing. Back to what we
keep getting sidetracked on this. Yeah, well, I'm telling you, this will just be part one, and we probably won't even do Illuminati next episode, but we'll get to it eventually. We'll actually try to have some. I'll come in here with some notes or something instead of just this bullshit.
It's okay. It might be we'll just call this another sweatpants episode.
Yeah, that's just our go-to now.
We try to talk about stuff. Oh, are we just gonna go to the Justin Bieber one? Oh, never mind.
Justin Bieber's reptilian roots.
Just in case you've ever wondered whether it's actually possible to trace conspiracy theories back to their origins.
What?
Here's one.
I haven't seen any of these memes.
Hold up. New character. Justin Bieber lizard.
If you could come up with a funny name, I'd be down.
Oh, I will. I fucking will.
In March 2017, a mysterious headline popped up on the internet that read, "Hundreds of fans claim they saw Justin Bieber turn into a giant reptile."
I'm glad I picked this video.
Was the dubious Australian news site Perth Now. In the story, several anonymous sources gave colorful descriptions of the supposed incident. Apparently, the Biebs was found shape-shifting at a Perth airport, and hundreds of fans witnessed the pop star undergo this drastic transformation into a slimy lizard person. One memorable quote from the article was from a, quote, local skater, who said that Bieber, quote, was hanging around with this big guy, his bodyguard, I guess, and we were just staring because he kept turning into a huge reptile. His bodyguard was pointing at us, shouting that he'd kick our teeth in if we didn't put our phones away. Another onlooker told the site, quote, there were girls hiding in toilets crying. Guys were running for the exits, jumping into taxis.
Why does this sound so legitimate?
Another person claimed the singer grew taller and had gross scales all over his body. Basically, there was chaos, there were phones, and people were recording the entire terrifying scene. Except for one tiny detail. There weren't any videos of this actually happening, and Perth Now removed the article from its site.
I was gonna say, if they got so many people checking it out, who the fuck is actually gonna show it?
They were told by Perth Now's head of digital content that the site never even published the piece in the first place. He said that the site doesn't use uppercase on the first letter of every word in the headline, as shown in screen grabs of the story. Besides that...
And we're back?
The weather forecast displayed that day wasn't accurate. So, in other words, fake news. Not that this was the first time Bieber has been accused of being part reptile, however. In 2014, the Daily Dot published a story about the pop star's arrest that year, with a video of Bieber looking glum in court. Conspiracy believers noticed something strange about the way Justin blinked in the video, claiming that he was blinking the way only a lizard can. The clip now has more than 3 million views. But Justin Bieber isn't the only famous person who's been accused of being a reptilian. Former BBC sports reporter David Icke, who published an entire collection
It's Ike, you fucking retard. You make a video about reptilians, say his name right.
Say his name.
What the fuck? This video was good for all of the people turning into lizards, though. This is pretty funny.
The theory is that flesh-eating, shape-shifting extraterrestrial reptilian humanoids were sent here to Earth to enslave the human race.
Let's see if we can find this Justin Bieber video.
Of the classic 50s science fiction film 5 Million Years to Earth, where scientists discover the ancient Martian reptile insect people who colonized our planet millions of years ago and come back to claim it.
Okay. Wait.
That's the actual video itself.
We don't want that. We want the doctored one so we can see his eyes. I can't even find it. Fuck it, we're just gonna watch this.
Don't watch that one because it's like 7 minutes.
Yeah,
watch
here we
that
go.
one.
2 minutes.
Mr. Bieber, you are charged with the following.
Oh. That's just a horrible video.
DUI, alcohol,
that was
drugs,
the point that they showed.
resisting without violence, and driving with an expired driver's license. And who is representing the state and who's representing the defense in this case?
Good afternoon. I'm sorry. Go ahead. All right. Good afternoon, Your Honor. Roy Black appearing on behalf of Mr. Bieber, his manager.
Okay.
And my partner has attempted.
He doesn't look like a fucking reptile.
That's just horrible video quality.
Yeah. If it was 1080, maybe we'd see some fucking scales. What was I gonna show? Oh, you know, there's this one video I haven't seen in a long time. I just kind of want to watch it. Let's see here. Oh, what is it?
Man who resembles Joker attends bond court hearing. Judge flips out after getting flipped off.
Oh, here, yes. The Booty Warrior.
The Booty Warrior?
Have you seen this?
No.
But when Lockup visited Kentucky State Penitentiary,
So happy you haven't seen
we met
this.
Fleece Jones, a longtime inmate who practices a very different kind of homosexuality.
Well, we have sexual desires, right? So you got a bunch of men locked up in one place.
Mans.
All of them get hard. All of them horny. All of them got sexual desires. So what are they going to do? You won't let them have a woman. They going to have each. Somebody's going to have to give us some booty. And it's simple.
The way he laughed, bro.
memorable story that Fleece told us was about the place and importance that booty has in a maximum security penitentiary. And he went on about it and on about it.
In his prison, booty. Booty was more important than food.
A man's butt.
It was more, I'm sorry. It was more booty, having some booty was more important than drinking water. I like booty.
This is like a Dave Chappelle skit that turned real.
Oh my god.
Especially during the 1970s and 80s.
Look at this fucking
when
guy.
he was most active and prison security was more lax.
When I see one, and he looks good to me, when I go see him, I say, come here. I'll tell you what, I like you, I want you. And we can do it the easy way or the hard way. So the choice is yours.
Oh my god.
And it was always yes.
Johnson also had a warning for the new generation.
And his name is Johnson.
They might
Bro.
be asking for trouble from
The name of this episode is going to be called Illuminati Booty Warrior now. Just so don't forget it.
It's a style. They call it some sort of gangster style. You know, it's sexy to us, right? And see, but they weren't prepared for this, right? So you said your pants in her, man, somebody be up in your butt. You know, and it's just that simple.
I want to start like taking characters from these things,
Bro,
and like making them.
If we
into
could put
Bripsy.
Booty Warrior in Bripsy, I would die.
I think he's gonna be like.
I don't think he'd sue us.
If anybody goes to prison or jail, Booty Warrior is gonna be the main man.
Bro, we'll just have it. 1 second. Do you remember? Jesus Christ. Do you remember in Half Baked when he goes to prison and there's the squirrel guy? Like, I want there to be like the squirrel man. Okay, well, because you know there's the one black guy who's always trying to fuck the guy.
Yeah.
I want to like combine the two though. So like I want, because he's pretty much already like that. He's like raping people, but he's got like the personality of the squirrel man. So basically, we could have this booty. I just want him to be just like he is in this video. Basically, we'll have like we'll get the priest locked up, you know, because it would be great to watch a priest get raped, and like the booty warrior will be like come in, and the priest will be in there like sitting down, mind his own business, just trying to eat his lunch, and the booty warrior will come up and he'll be like, I see you like eating that chocolate cake, and the priest will be like, oh yeah, it's pretty good, you know. Just like he's all solemn. And the booty warrior would be like, you know, I think there's some other chocolate around here you might like eating. A little bit more chocolate you might put in your mouth. And it'd be like, and like it'd just be like it turned this whole thing. I would love that, dude.
And dare you to say, I'm not no shame in my game.
The booty warrior.
This is nothing that I'm ashamed to admit. I am what I am. I'm a warrior too, you know. So let that be known.
I'm gonna like use quotes from this.
Please do.
This episode or this video.
We could like use his actual voice in the show.
Yeah, I'm gonna like just take clips of the audio and just like make that slice it up like what they did with Chef after he died.
Yes, dude.
And just like make an entire thing of just like random compiled parts of him, like his own script. Chicken sandwich.
Oh wait, I think you know this one. You seen this?
Yes, I have.
Turn this one up a little bit. I'd say this is more from our era.
Yeah. I mean, I don't remember exactly how it went, but
bro,
I
it's better. It's better than you remember.
That thumbnail gave it right away.
I'll tell you that.
I went to Levine's yesterday, get some pants for me and my nigga. I was gonna steal them. I ain't had no money.
I got no money.
Met a girl there, trying on some skirts. I was like, what that smell like? She didn't know what to say. I was like, bitch, don't make me ask you again. Anyway, got her number. The next day we went to chicken fillet, some place in the mall. When I got there, I was like, bitch, who are all these people out here? She said, well, it's the mall. I was like, whatever, bitch. Give me a chicken sandwich and some waffle fries. I was like, bitch. She said, what you gonna have to eat? I was like, go up there and just give me a chicken sandwich with some waffle fries. Maybe a Coke to drink or something. She said, what you gonna get? I was like, bitch, walk to the counter. Tell that nigga I want a chicken sandwich and some waffle fries for free. She said, okay. This bitch looked back and asked me what I want to drink. I'm like, give me a Dr. Pepper, bitch. We got the food.
That's me, dude.
Snatched it from her real fast. She sat down like, bitch, you told you to sit down. You better wait for my request. I said, go ahead and sit down, cunt. She sat down, and we ate. Later on in the evening, took her to Silver Ball. Play some video games or something. She acted like she wasn't having a good time. I said, bitch, you ain't no nerd. I could have sworn you were. She said, I like to go shopping. I was like, bitch, not on this date, because I ain't got no money. And you gonna give me the money you got. She gave me her purse. Took the wallet out. Saw some credit cards and some pictures of some other niggas. I was like, who are these niggas? She said, that's my brother. I said, hold on, bitch. You better not have no brother. I said, bitch, who is this nigga in this picture? She said, that's Tommy, that's my little brother. I said, bitch, you better not have no little brother. I ain't trying to deal with no other niggas. She said, well, I have two. I was like, bitch, that's a mistake. Took her to the bathroom with a silver ball. Got through playing. I said, listen, cut. Today ain't your day. She said, what did I do? I said, bitch, you got some siblings, and I don't like it. She tried to make up for it, sucking my dick a little bit. Okay. I was like, bitch, that feel good. But it ain't enough. She took it to a new level, started jacking me off while she was sucking my fang. I got a nut. Yeah, I got a nut, so God got done with getting my dick wet. Told her that I wanted some pussy now. She was like, wait, I just sucked your dick and you just nutted. I was like, if you sass me one more time, bitch, I'll kill you and your little brothers. He said, okay. I got the pussy from her. And I know I nutted because I didn't use a condom. I got her pussy and got her pregnant.
Oh man.
I don't remember it being that long.
It'll never, dude. That shit, it'll never get old to me.
That's what she said.
I really fucking love that shit. I wish I knew some more videos like that. Do you remember any old shits like?
I remember Show Me Your Genitals and that one like little Mexican dude being like, yeah, fuck you up. And I remember you busting up laughing when we were like 13 watching that.
Have you seen the window intruder thing?
I don't think so. I mean, I've seen that guy.
Have you seen the actual original video though?
Yeah.
Oh, we're already here, so I'm about to play it.
Terrifying moments for a woman who woke up to a strange man in bed with her. The woman screamed. Her brother rushed in to help and tried to fight the offender off. That break-in happened early this morning in the 500 block of Webster Drive in Huntsville. WFF 48's Elizabeth Gemma caught up with the victim. Elizabeth, emotions were running high.
And Mark, the woman, the victim, tells us that a man broke into her house and tried to rape her. Her brother went in and he tried to help her out, but the man got away, leaving behind, though, evidence of his visit.
Because they're raping everybody.
Kelly Dodson was asleep with a little girl inside their apartment on Webster Drive when
I was attacked by some idiot from out here in the projects.
Dodson says her attacker used a garbage can to climb onto the unit's ledge, opened the upstairs window, and then he got in bed with her.
He tried to rape me. He tried to pull my clothes off.
Dodson struggled with her attacker, knocking over items in her bedroom. Antoine Dodson heard his sister scream and ran to help.
Well, obviously, we have a rapist in Lincoln Park. He's climbing in your windows. He's snatching your people up, trying to rape them. So y'all need to hide your kids, hide your wife, and hide your husband because they're raping everybody out here.
The attacker got the window, but he did leave something behind.
I think it's been a really long time since I've heard that unedited.
Same.
You are really dumb.
They gonna find you. They gonna find you. We're about to play the song after this now.
The window pane and ledge.
Oh my
Dodson
god.
says he's never seen the perp before, but since
That is a good way to get in and rape somebody.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's a very
they should not have that there.
We gonna find you. I'm letting you know now. So you can run and tell that.
You can run and tell that. Run and tell that.
They gonna find you.
Dude, the song is so good, honestly. I'm like excited to play the song.
Just go back. I think I saw it. Oh, there it goes.
Obviously, we have a rapist in Lincoln Park. He's climbing in your windows.
Snatching your people up.
Hide your wife, hide your kids, hide your wife, hide your kids, hide your wife, and hide your husband. Because they're raping everybody out here. You don't have to go make the best.
We gon' find you. We gon' find you.
Run and tell that. Run and tell that.
Homeboy.
We got your t-shirts and that ring of wish and all. You are so dumb. You are really dumb.
The man got away, leaving behind evidence.
I was attacked by some idiot in the project. So dumb, so dumb,
So dumb, so
He's
dumb.
climbing in your windows. He's snatching up your people up. Trying to rape them, so y'all need to hide your kids, hide your wife, hide your kids, hide your wife, hide your kids, hide your wife, and hide your husband. Because they're raping everybody out here. You don't have to go and confess. We're looking for you.
We gon' find you. We gon' find you.
You can run and tell that. Run and tell that. Run and tell that. Oh boy, oh boy. He's climbing in your windows. He's snatching your people up. Trying to rape them, so y'all need hide your kids.
That's amazing. I think those are the original people that made the original video. Okay. This might take a second because I haven't.
Internet Police Original is what you typed into YouTube, and you expect to find something specific?
Dude, there is this video. Okay, 1 second. Internet Police Dad. I had this piece of shit friend named Steve. I can't remember his whole name. Steve. This is it.
The heartbreaking story of Jesse Slaughter.
We're not gonna play that whole video, but there is. I really want to find the original. Here we go, dude. Watch.
Oh, minute 32.
Part
Jesse
2,
Slaughter's
though. I don't
dad
want to.
Threatens to call.
Okay, wait a minute. So we need. It's called.
Piece of shit phone. By the way, if you have Metro PCS, you might as well go change your fucking phone plan, because every phone that you get, no matter how nice it is, will become a piece of shit. I turn my volume all the way down to vibrate. It stays at full volume. I turn it all the way up to full volume, and it doesn't fucking make any sound. Doesn't charge for shit. Won't connect to my computer anymore, so I have to do a whole runaround when I try to upload shit for Bripsy to the chat, and I have to, like, upload it to my Google Drive on my computer, and then go on Google Drive on my phone and download it from that onto that, and then I have to fucking upload it from that to a chat, or edit it from there. It's just, it's annoying as fuck. I get a new phone every year, so I always break it.
So fuck who again?
Fuck Metro PCS.
Okay.
Okay, back to what we were doing.
Okay.
Okay, you guys, this is Jesse Slaughter, and I just wanted to say that you guys have ruined
Have you seen this?
No.
I'm going to tell you right now, this is from her father. You bunch of lying, no good punks. And I know who it's coming from because I back traced it. And I know who's emailing and who's doing it. And you've been reporting to the cyber police and the state police. Right, you better write one more thing or screw with my computer again. You'll be arrested. End of conversation from her father.
You're fucking gonna come and beat her ass.
And if you come near my daughter, guess what? Consequences will never be the same. You lying bunch of pricks.
See, my house has been like this ever since everybody's been posting stuff about me, okay? I am personally torn. Live in PC. I am torn. I have been having emotional breakdowns one after another. Who has, like, been crazy?
Okay. Well, first of all, if you can't take the heat from the internet, don't go on the internet.
This was way back in the day when the
internet was like, yeah, when YouTube was like just taking off. I totally understand that, but at the same time, people that get all butthurt from like fucking people talking shit to them on the internet, well, then you shouldn't have fucking gotten on. Oh, it's a midget.
Dude. Okay, all these videos are back from when I had this buddy named Steven, who's a piece of shit, if he ever hears this. Fuck you, Steven.
Fuck you, Steven. I will fucking murder you in your sleep after Matt fucking raped your skull.
He did fucking show me all these funny videos, so I'll give him that.
This is extreme right here.
This is definitely my favorite episode of Cops. Oh, Steven. Oh, no, that's a different Steven. He's cool. So, I was about to say his whole name. I was like, oh, shit.
Cops Reloaded.
I cannot believe he's out here again. He's a street performer. He's waving down vehicles. And he was a problem last time.
God, here we go.
One time on a BMW.
He's wearing regular shorts as pants.
Dude, I never noticed that.
Come here.
You ain't gonna outrun the cop. Come on, dude.
This dude is 4 foot nothing.
It's got like Crazy Legs Patterson going on.
I always feel bad for the people that get taken down like that and then they're not wearing a shirt.
He's bucking like a horse, dude. You see that?
He didn't go down though.
Get up. Walk.
I'm surprised. He was horizontal for a second. He's got low center of gravity.
Stop right there. Relax a minute. What are you doing?
He's trying to climb the light pole. He's getting pretty far. Dude's like, the cops even just like, dude, come on. Come on. He's holding him by the pants. Like a child.
Walk to the car. Walk to the car.
He's pretty ripped.
Stand here in front of the car. Stand there right there in front of the car.
He's gonna try running.
Get up. Get up.
What?
He did a backflip.
Get back in front of
I can't do a backflip sober.
He looks like Trunks if he was black. Like he just like did like a backflip like he's in DBZ. What the
Stay right there.
fuck?
Stand up straight. What is wrong with you?
I apologize, but I'm trying to make money. You know, the last time we met.
The last time we met.
I went to jail for that. Okay. I don't beg for anything. You see those tourists out there? You see them, they love me. And I try to make honest dollars, so I try to make it the best way I know how, and I don't want problems. I could break these cuffs.
He just might.
He's buff, dude.
He's buff as fuck. I wouldn't fuck with him.
I think I have an idea what to do with you. Hold on. Hey, Sergeant Reyes. If you remember last week, I told you about that tussle. Well, this is the individual again. He's waving down cars in traffic, but I told him he's either going to end up in prison, being incarcerated, or I know an establishment down there that employs little people. And maybe that might be better to solve it that way and get him a job.
It employs little people. You don't want... That's even worse.
It's like, you're fat, why don't you go down to the fat person acting school? And
right. Like, hey, we're gonna find you a job. You're a meth head, right? We know this really good place that you can legally cook meth. And shut the cameras off. Shut the cameras off.
What the? Did they really bring him down to the fucking acting school? Dude, what? I'd never seen this extended version.
Oh my god.
Show me backflip.
Do the backflip. Don't fuck up. Oh, he did a double, triple, quadruple. Oh my god, he just did 4 backflips. Drunk as fuck.
That's the only time I've ever seen one get out of a cop car and do 4 backflips.
Drunk as fuck. And a midget.
So you think you can hire him? Should he come back tomorrow? Or?
Dude, that fucking guy's looking at him like a piece of meat. He's like, I can make like some serious money off this guy.
Mr. Beach will be nice enough to look up.
You're high right now on something. Like to say that. Your pupils are dilated. Your pulse is
Okay.
Coming up next, Mark Crawford.
So what we're gonna do is, for the remaining time, we're gonna watch a couple of these videos. Basically, I can't take credit for coming up with this idea because the last podcast on the left had a stream where they were watching these videos. I don't know exactly which ones, but basically there's these videos of people trying to tell people how to do the Joker impersonation, and they're terrible.
Do you want to try them?
We're just gonna watch them.
Okay, let's try them.
We could try it. Well, before our sign off, we'll each do a little impersonation.
Okay.
Dude, look at this one. I'm trying to find like the most Jake looking ones.
Hi there, I'm Sam Beeman, and I would like to teach you how to do a Heath Ledger Joker impersonation. Now, for starters, we're going to.
He looks like.
JFK. So you could start off with, "Ask not what your country could do for you, but what."
This is one of the ones that last podcast used too, so I'm so happy I found this.
And you see what I did there? I slowed down the tempo. I extended my neck forward.
Okay, wait. I'm sorry, guys. We're going to restart this because we should learn from this tutorial, Aaron.
Yeah.
All right.
Really should.
Hi there, I'm Sam Demon, and I would like to teach
That's
you
how we learned how to do a female voice.
Now, for starters, we're going to have to get into
We're gonna...
JFK. So you could start off with, ask not what your country could do for you, but what you can do for your country. You see what I did there? I slowed down the tempo. I extended my neck forward. I dropped the tone, my voice. And you also want to lick your lips. Because Heath did that a lot. I read somewhere that he had prosthetic lips, and so therefore they were itching, and so he licked it. I don't know if it's true, but it was on the internet, so it must be, right?
Well, yeah, he had fucking prosthetic scars.
But, you know what it could be? It could be that they were dried and cracked, kind of like Humpty Dumpty when he fell off the wall and he just cracked and dried up. But how do we know that he was actually an egg? See, what we need to know...
He's not bad. He's not terrible.
Because
it's still very cringy, though.
Kids actually thought that Humpty Dumpty was a real king. And he fell off this wall, and all of his body parts went everywhere. And they had to put him back together. Well, let's just say they would just all go crazy. Would you like to see a magic trick? I'm going to make this light bulb disappear. Now you see it, and now you don't. Ow, that really hurt.
That laugh was pretty fucking bad.
The rest of it wasn't bad, though. But I gotta say I've seen better.
Bro.
Because, see...
Are you gonna...
No, I'm not gonna do it right now. I'm not gonna do it right now.
Okay.
I'm not at that point.
You know, I don't want there to be any hard feelings between us, Harvey. When, you and Rachel were being abducted, I was sitting in Gordon's cage.
This is a good one.
I didn't rate those charges.
He's doing pretty good with the body.
Your plan.
He's doing both?
Yeah.
Guy with a plan. You know what I am? I'm a dog chasing cars. I wouldn't know what to do with one if I caught it. You know? I just do things.
He's watched this movie way too many times, bro.
The cops
it's like me and fucking Tenacious D and the Pick of Destiny. I could, like, recite every word.
I trust people who watch that movie too many times. I don't trust people who watch fucking The Dark Knight too many times. They put it on before they go to bed, you know? Fucking...
pathetic. Their attempts of controlling things really are. So, when I say that you and your girlfriend was nothing personal.
Gotta say, that's probably the best one.
He is, dude, and he's actually got a lot of views. He's got 100 more times views than the other guy. The other guy had 40,000. The guy has 400,000.
Look where that got you. I just did what I do best. I took your little plan and I turned it on it.
Okay, this guy can't. I was like, we're hoping the last one was gonna suck, but it didn't. Okay.
Here I am. I wanted to see what you do.
He's doing both. He's doing Batman.
Didn't disappoint. You let 5 people die.
He sounds like him a little bit.
Then you let death take your place. Even to a guy like me, that's cold. Where's Dent?
Well, anybody can really do Batman.
Anyone can do Batman.
Where's Dent?
And I know the truth. There's no going back. See, you've changed things. Forever.
Where are they?
You want to kill me? I don't want to kill you. What would I do without you? Go back to ripping off mob dealers? No. See, you.
Have you seen the Joaquin Phoenix Joker?
Me.
Yeah,
You have?
that was really good.
I gotta say, top 2 Jokers right now, other than, of course...
For you personally?
For me personally, other than, of course, the Nicholas... Or not Nicholas.
Jack Nicholson.
Jack Nicholson. Just because I liked his story in that one, and his style, and it was Tim Burton. But definitely Joaquin Phoenix and Heath Ledger are, like, top 2. And I can't really decide which is better, honestly.
I'm with you.
Like, I can't decide which is better. Joaquin Phoenix did a phenomenal job.
I think it depends on what you want. Because basically the way I see it is that the Joaquin Phoenix... Well, we'll start with Heath Ledger. The Heath Ledger Joker was more of a, like, angry Joker. Yeah. More of a psychotic Joker from the get-go.
Yeah.
Because the other Joker... The other Joker
was more of an origin story, though.
It was way more of an origin story because you never got to see how the other Joker came to be. Which
you never really
I am going to cry because we'll never know. We'll never be able to see Heath Ledger turn into the Joker. He was just the Joker. Yeah. We did get to see Joaquin Phoenix turn into the Joker, and I like his... I think I prefer his Joker more just because it's more realistic.
Yeah.
And...
I really do too.
He's an amazing actor.
That entire movie, every single time he had an interaction with anybody else, with anybody, and that entire movie, like, was just, like, phenomenal, and, like, so, like, it's giving me goosebumps just talking about it right now. Because, like, when he's, like, sitting there with Robert De Niro. Oh my God,
bro.
Dude. That is how I feel so many fucking times of the day. Just every day. I'm just kind of like, you know what? Motherfucker, let me tell you. And then I just want to fucking pull the trigger on some people, you know? Obviously that would never happen, but it's just... That movie made me feel where Joker was, you know? Heath Ledger was like, damn, that's Joker. You know,
yeah, but you can never relate to that, though.
Right, you can never relate to it.
There are people out there that want to be able to relate to that.
And you're kind of just like, damn, he did a really good job. And then you see Joaquin Phoenix, and you're just like, damn.
Bro, when he
could be
When I first... Because I think I've actually only watched it once still. I need to go back and watch it again. But when I saw him walk on the stage with that clown makeup on... And I had already seen it before.
Yeah.
But it hit me with like such a it was so powerful, even though I'd already seen the pictures of it.
Uh-huh.
But I was just like, this is so cool.
I know.
Because first of all, do you want to know what this is based off of, in my opinion?
Huh.
John Wayne Gacy. Because
yeah?
John Wayne Gacy has because I guess clown makeup is supposed to be more rounded to be more appealing, but John Wayne Gacy had like sharp edges.
Oh.
And if you look, he's got nothing but sharp edges, except for, I guess, this rounded one.
Well, it's still at the ends are sharp.
But yeah, it's supposed to look more menacing. And I love this clown makeup. I think it's great. And it's also...
It is.
I think it's more of a kickback to, like, French clowns, which are my favorite. But we're gonna play this fucking ending scene, because it's been... Damn it!
Joke about that.
Yeah, that's not funny, Arthur. That's not the kind of humor we do on this show.
Okay. I'm sorry. It's just,
First off, if we ever had an interview, like, straight up Jimmy Fallon style, like how he did the dude from White Stripes, what's his name? Jack White.
Have you seen that music video?
Yeah.
That's a music video.
What?
They have a music video where they're getting interviewed by Jimmy Kimmel or Fallon.
Yeah.
And it's a music... I didn't know it was a music video at first, but like all this crazy shit happens.
Oh. Well, the one where he was basically calling him crazy and like...
He was calling Jack White crazy?
Yeah, where he was like talking shit about him basically.
I haven't seen that.
I think you were the one that brought it up to me about like with it when he came out with that record.
Oh,
and he's
the hologram.
Yeah,
record.
And he's just like kind of making fun of him. And
he
Jack
was.
White's just kind of
now
like.
that you say that, it's coming.
He was like he's like on edge, like
he was. He was irritated.
Yeah. If we ever get to that point, and like with Bripsy or this podcast or anything in general, because
they were like, "Oh, Bripsy," and then they start talking shit about us,
right? And like, if we're ever in that moment, we're on like Jimmy Fallon, and they're just kind of just being like, "Oh, what do you think these fucking kids think about you?" Blah 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 blah, like just talking shit and like being like, "Well, you're a menace to society." This is why this hit home so much for me because the biggest dream for us growing up is be famous. because we're fucking so artsy. Like we have something to show these people, you know, and this is the reality of it. And
this guy totally has the same dreams as we did. Like he just wanted to be, and his were a little even more mild because he just wanted to be a comedian.
Yeah, exactly.
He wasn't even trying to be like fucking Marilyn Monroe famous. He just wanted to get someone to laugh at him.
Exactly. And like for us, like we just want somebody to laugh at our shit. You know, we're making cartoons and fucking songs. Even our songs are like
are funny most of the time.
They're funny most of the time. Even though they're so serious, there's like some parts where you're just like, oh fuck.
Yeah, there's always a little bit of comedy in it.
And his reaction in this movie hit home so hard for me.
You see his heartbreak.
Yeah, because like this is what my mind would do. Like obviously I wouldn't fucking shoot somebody on stage and go to prison for life and like ruin my fucking life. But if somebody came at me like they do to fucking Joaquin Phoenix, you want to.
Yeah.
That's how it feels. All right, so we'll watch this. Sorry.
It's been a rough few weeks, Murray. Ever since I killed those 3 Wall Street guys.
Ooh.
Okay, I'm waiting for the punchline.
There's no punchline. It's not a joke.
You're serious, aren't you? You're telling us you killed those 3 young men on the subway?
Mm-hmm.
And why should we believe you?
You got nothing left to lose. Nothing can hurt me anymore. My life is nothing but a comedy.
Well, let me get this straight. You think that killing those guys is funny?
I do. And I'm tired of pretending it's not. Comedy is subjective, Murray. Isn't that what they say? All of you, the system that knows so much, you decide what's right or wrong the same way that you decide what's funny or not.
Get them off. Well, okay, I think I might understand that you did this to start a movement, to become a symbol?
Come on, Murray. Do I look like the kind of clown that could start a movement? I killed those guys because they were awful. Everybody is awful these days. It's enough to make anyone crazy.
Okay, so that's it. You're crazy. That's your defense for killing 3 young men?
No. They couldn't carry a tune to save their lives. Oh, why is everybody so upset about these guys?
Yeah, that's us doing Bripsy in the future. Why is everyone so upset about the first episode?
Thomas Wayne, we cried about them on TV.
You have a problem with Thomas Wayne?
Yes, I do. Have you seen what it's like out there, Murray? Do you ever actually leave the studio? Everybody just yells and screams at each other. Nobody's civil anymore. Nobody thinks what it's like to be the other guy. You think men like Thomas Wayne ever think what it's like to be someone like me? To be somebody but themselves? They don't. They think that we'll just sit there and take it like good little boys. That we won't werewolf and go wild.
You finished?
We won't werewolf? I didn't even catch that the first time. As like a verb, werewolfing.
Excuses for killing those young men. Not everybody, and I'll tell you this, not everyone is awful.
But you're awful, Murray.
Me? I'm awful? Oh yeah, how am I awful?
Playing my video. Inviting me on the show. You just wanted to make fun of me. You're just like the rest of them.
You don't know the first thing about me, pal. Look what happened because of what you did, what it led to. There were riots out there. 2 policemen are in critical condition. You're laughing. You're laughing. Someone was killed today because of what you did.
I know. How about another joke, Murray?
No, I think we've had enough of your jokes.
What do you get?
I don't think so.
When you cross a mentally ill...
I love how he starts crying right here and it makes his fucking tear run down there. That's so badass.
Get what you fucking deserve!
Woo! Got him.
like his reaction right there, where he just kind of like sits back and he's like shaking his legs, and he's kind of like looking around, smiling. He's like, "Yep, I fucking did it. I fucking did it."
He's very happy with what he's just said.
Like, you ever make those decisions in your life where you're like, fuck, I gotta do this, but I really don't want to do it?
Whenever I quit a job. Whenever I walked out of Dan's, that one... Remember I told you that day where I couldn't put all the truck in the freezer?
Yeah.
I literally... So, basically, Dan's was a piece of shit, and they had the upstairs, and you know about this, but basically they had a freezer upstairs, but they couldn't fill it, and he was always... Just shitty management, basically. Retarded owner. But the truck came in. I couldn't fit all the shit in the freezer downstairs.
Yep.
And I was about to have to start opening and prepping everything. So I had all this shit on my plate, and I was like, you know what? Fuck this fucking job. I fucking hate this fucking place. I'm miserable whenever I'm here. And I didn't even close the freezer door, I don't think. I just literally walked upstairs. I don't even know if I punched out and just left.
I am all too familiar with that feeling.
Then I got a call from Bitch Tits, and or a text actually.
It's Bitch Face.
Bitch Face.
Bitch Face.
Because I texted her and I was like, "So I just left. Couldn't fit the shit in the thing and just got pissed." I was like, "Y'all can either pay me double, or I'll never see you again." And literally,
I remember you texted me that.
She was like, "Well, we're not gonna be able to pay you double probably." And blah blah blah, and I was like, "Oh, that's too bad, really." And then I just didn't give a fuck. I went home, and then fucking Dan called me, and he was like, "So where are you?" I'm like, "I'm home. I'm not there." And he's like, "Well, I'm here, and I'm fucking cooking and doing all the shit. You need to get back up here and blah blah blah." I'm like, "Did you get the text?" That was my mood. I was like, "Did you not get what I had to say?" And I told him, I was like, "Your whole restaurant's a piece of shit." I'm like, "You don't know how to do anything. Like, you need to get in your freezer." And he was like, "Well, fuck you, basically. You don't know what you're talking about." And that was last time I even had a thought about Dan's.
Oh my god, I've done that so many. Like, you should know, Matt. I've gone.
You quit Dan's before I did.
I've gone. Just for the record, I am.
And before you keep going, are you a man of many hairnets? You remember in Wayne's World when he's like, "Yeah, my vast collection of hairnets."
Yeah. Oh, I'm a man of many jobs, though. And there's been many times, including Dan's, my Dan's experience when I quit the second time. The first time I walked out of there, but the second time, you were working there at that time, and I remember there was just a time when I kind of just sat back, and it was kind of slower of a day, and I was doing dishes, and I was just like, you know what? I'm just done.
You're just like sitting there on the bucket washing the dishes, like that was like, what? Dude, I had never seen some stupid ass shit like that. You were like,
sink so low, you had to. If you didn't have something to sit on, you would be crouching to do this.
You had to sit on a paint bucket to do the dishes there
because it was under the bar. Like, there was no other way to do it. But yeah, I was just sitting there like doing dishes or something, and I just kind of like came to the realization. I was just like,
drop the dishes into the sink and slowly
yes, get up. That's exactly what happened. I dropped the dishes. I got up. I grabbed the towel out of my back pocket, dried my hands, threw it down, and then I walked to the closet. I grabbed my jacket, went outside for a cigarette, came back inside, grabbed my backpack, noticed that there still weren't many tables. And then I walked outside, didn't tell anybody I was leaving, but I just fucking left.
It's like the Grill Me episode, and he's like, "It's done. It has to be done. It
has to be done.
I hate my life. I hate my wife. I hate my kids." I fucking do that fucking video.
That's exactly how it happened. I just walked out, and then it was Annie, or it was something, or not Annie. It was Bitch Face. She was like, so where you going? I was like, I'm going home. And she's like, so you're done for the day? I was like, no, I'm done.
I'm done.
I'm done. And she's like, so see you tomorrow? I was like, no, I'm done. I'm not coming back here. Fuck this place. And I just walked off into the fucking sunset. And that's how I left that place. But I've done that with many places. The landscaping place that I worked at, everything was going great, and I was trying to work my way up the ladder, so I was like working really hard. I never called off, and I lived right down the street, so it was kind of hard to call off. And when winter came around, it was 2 years ago, I think it was, and we only had one snowstorm, and the winter was actually decently warm that year, and we didn't have a lot of snow, so I only worked like a whole 24-hour shift, made a shit ton of money, and then I didn't have any work for like fucking 2 months, and I got another job, and my boss had texted me when another snowstorm was coming. He's like, hey, be ready, and I never answered him or anything. And then he texted me back, and he was calling me and like just blowing up my shit and saying like, oh, well, you could have at least told me, blah 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 blah. And then my exact words were, quit acting like this is a fucking high school breakup. I have a life to live, and I need money to survive. I'm not going to rely on a job that's going to call me once a month to come in for a fucking snowstorm.
Yeah, that's not a job.
And he's like, oh, well, okay. Have a nice day. So, yeah. Joaquin Phoenix, everyone. Joaquin.
The fucking king of the jokers so far.
Yep.
Man, fucking just talking about dance puts a bad taste in my mouth.
I'm just like, I want to open another beer, but I can't yet. Okay. Well, how we going? No, we're a little over an hour now. Probably gonna have to make this one come to an end unless you got something else you want to talk about. I would like to talk about Bripsy since we've been on quite the hiatus for...
Yeah, we could just end on that.
Yeah, it's been, about 4 months, 5 months since our last podcast. I know everybody kind of got bombarded with them at once because we uploaded them all at once.
Yeah, because we got a couple podcasts going now.
Yeah.
And there's going to be more coming.
So this is Pigs and Shit. Matt, talk about your new podcast with Mike.
So basically, Pigs and Shit is going to be the conspiracy / just whatever. It's very sweatpantsy lately. It's basically conspiracy based.
It's a fun talk show.
Fun talk / conspiracies, just / bullshit basically. And plus, Aaron's got Bripsy to deal with, so as far as I'm concerned right now, we probably won't have as many Pigs and Shit episodes as compared to all the other ones. But basically, the other podcasts to check out are going to be Tits on Rocks, which is a political podcast where basically Mike stays more up to date than I do nowadays because I fell off after the election. Like before the election, I was literally every day, dude, listening to everything I could about politics and this and that, and then Biden won, and the fire is just gone because
this Trump's gone, so that was that,
dude. Yeah,
that's all I cared about.
When Trump was in office, I was literally good. I was like in the mirror every night, like putting Indian paint on my face, all slow.
Just getting ready.
Had like a tomahawk in one hand and just like putting the fucking shit in my eyes, and like I'm like, whoa, 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 whoa. I'm like just fucking throwing the tomahawk at a picture of Trump on my wall, like axe throwing competitions.
Just preparing yourself a fucking montage,
dude. I was
every night.
Oh, he made me an animal, and then he lost, and then I felt all of that hate just kind of lift and just. But I still talk about politics. So basically, Mike is he's the main host of that. And then there's a couple other podcasts that are kind of in the works. There's going to be a Resident Evil podcast called Jill Sandwich, which basically is going to be me and DK playing Resident Evil. And then I got this other...
Oh, you're going to be playing Resident Evil?
Yeah. Basically, it'll turn into a stream eventually once we get the technology, because
that'd be really fun. Yeah, get on some Twitch or something.
Yeah, because you know me, I'm a little bitch. I'll get playing. I'll just start.
It'd be so funny to watch you play those games.
Yeah, dude, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm end up doing. And that's gonna be purely Resident Evil, and then I'm gonna have another podcast for gaming eventually, which will be streaming eventually too. So then there's that Jill Sandwich, and then there's gonna be another podcast that's gonna be coming up soon. I don't have any episodes right now, but that's gonna be called Drink the Bleach, and that's gonna be with DK too. And basically, y'all don't know this, but DK is just, he is just like a goblin of the internet, dude. Like if goblins eat shit, he just goes on the internet and finds all the nastiest, degrading things and just eats them all up. Because like we'll be in the car on the way to like disc traders or something. He'll be like, "Yo, look at this picture," and it'll just be a bee going to someone's urethra.
Oh my god!
And I'm just like, is this necessary? Why are you showing this to me? And basically, the podcast is gonna be that. It's gonna be bees going in dicks and just any of the weird shit he can find.
That would be interesting.
And I do have an ending video, but I'll keep going on this for a minute. Basically, and then also I want to say, if you're hearing this now or in the future, you should definitely check out Stars and Beyond.
Yes.
Because that's our new, I guess what would you call our new partner, Anna Playim Nova.
How do you say her name? She is Bulgarian. Okay, so
Bulgarian.
Yes.
Bulgarian.
We came across her on a Facebook page, on an art page, and she liked our video. We got to talking, and she made this badass 20-minute video, animation.
Her pilot.
Pilot video at that, of her book. And it's this bomb-ass cartoon. Go check her out on YouTube. It's Stars and Beyond. Check out her pilot. Check out all her extra episodes. Go follow her on Facebook. Fucking look that shit up. But yeah, we found her, and then we got to talking and found out that she made this entire animation on her phone.
Yeah,
her fucking phone. Okay, she's a badass. All right. And when I first saw this, I was like, "Oh, this is pretty sweet." And like Matt was talking to me, he's like, "Hey man, we need to get this chick in on this shit." I'm like, "Okay." And he's like, "No, she made this cartoon on her phone." I was like, "No, she fucking didn't." So we got to talking, and she actually is a really awesome chick, and she
super cool, super nice, friendly.
She's been helping us so much. I've had so many.
She's made like 6 characters already.
Yeah,
just drawing them up.
I've had so many like roadblocks in the animation where I'm just like, oh, fuck, how do I do this? And then she'll just, here you go, that's how you do it. And I'm just like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
she's fucking awesome.
Definitely happy to have her as an addition.
Yep. So she's new on the team. So go check out Bripsy. Go check out Pigs. Or no, this is Pigs.
And if you're an animator or if you do anything that you feel could help the show out, definitely email us at pigsandshit69@gmail.com. And if you got some skills that we like, I wouldn't be opposed to doing some sort of interview.
Mm-hmm. We're all just trying to grow a giant community of badassness.
Yeah, I mean, if you listen to the last podcast on the left, which is the best podcast in the world besides anything I do, I'm trying to just do what they do. Basically, we're just gonna have our big network, which is gonna be the Up Late Productions.
Yep.
Which is the mothership of Bripsy, Pigs and Shit, Tits on Rocks, all of the podcasts, everything that we end up doing.
Yep.
And eventually we'll have merch, which will be probably coming from Bulgaria because I guess it's cheaper there.
It's much cheaper apparently. We're gonna get t-shirts. We're gonna get coffee cups. I'm trying to get a fucking Jesus bobblehead.
Bro, if you get the Jesus bobblehead, I'm buying it for myself.
I'm gonna sculpt it myself to begin with.
Just make a prototype.
Because I'm cheap. Okay, I'm broke. I don't have a 3D printer. I have to sculpt this.
Even if you made it out of clay just to have it to show.
Yeah.
That'd be sick.
Yeah. So that's gonna be coming up. So just keep an eye out for all this shit and check it out. And Matt, you said you had one more video you wanted to look up before we went?
Yes, we're to end on this.
All right.
Have you seen this?
Yeah, you showed it to me, or you tagged me in it. This video may be inappropriate.
All right, we got the fucking surveillance.
Hold on, I didn't know there was audio.
Dude, I have not heard the audio either. So I've only seen the grayscale video of this. I'm gonna go ahead and give the description so you can understand what he's talking about. Basically, this lady, She's not. I wouldn't really call her fat, but I'd call her husky.
She's a husky lady.
This husky bitch. She looks like a Trumper, and only a Trumper would do some shit like this. By the way, this lady comes in. She kneels down. Like, okay, so if you're in the Walmart, they got the big trays in the middle where they put the shit that's on clearance or whatever. This lady squats down.
She runs though.
She runs like
she's in a hurry.
She knows it's coming. There's like a countdown in her brain, and like she's like running up, squats down behind this middle barrier, whatever you want to call it, and just unloads what looks like a like if her ass was a paintball gun, and she had a paintball pellet the size of a softball that hit the ground and exploded like a paintball.
It was as if you took a water balloon full of chocolate pudding and dropped it.
Yes, Aaron. Yes. So basically, if you want to look up this video that has this guy, I'm assuming he's the manager because he's very upset. The video is called "Woman Dumps Her Feces on the Floor of a Supermarket," and it has a period at the end of it, so you know he's upset. All right. I'm gonna play this now.
Alright, we got the fucking surveillance video, so someone took a shit on my floor. Is this the fuck? This motherfucker stealing something? No, that's it. That's it. Ah! That's the fucking animal that shat on my supermarket floor! Holy shit, it looks like Charlize Theron when she played a serial killer in that movie! You sick fuck you!
Oh, she just gets up and walks away like it's nothing.
We're just gonna, you know what? We're gonna watch these. We're just gonna watch people shitting on the floor until Hannah gets here, if that's cool with you.
That's okay.
She's on her way right now, but we're just gonna keep going with this because I guess there's a couple of these videos.
All right, let's watch one or two more, and then we'll have a cigarette break
Okay,
before she gets here.
That works.
Well, just no, you haven't. A Canadian woman was so incensed that a Tim Hortons employee denied her access to a restroom that she popped a squad, pooped on the floor, and flung her dung at him.
She like fucking
The unhinged
straight up leaned up against the counter.
Yelling at the hapless staffer in Langley as she grabs a couple of tissues and proceeds to pull down her pants.
Did she take it?
She went full monkey, bro.
Counter and seating area before relieving herself.
Look at all these people watching this go down.
Scooping up her feces and flinging it at the stunned employee, who was on the phone. But she was not
flung
quite
her
done.
poop.
Yeah.
Before fleeing, she wipes her behind and throws the soiled tissue at the counter.
I love how she
Oh well.
uses
when
the
duty
tissues
calls,
in front of
you
her.
Oh
have
well.
no other
When
choice
duty
but to
calls.
throw it away.
Here, I'm gonna play it one more time just so you can kind of watch it again.
Denied her access to a restroom that she popped a squad. Pooped on
He
the
denied her access to the bathroom, is what happens, which I understand, but this is not how you go about.
This is not how you
This is not how you do it.
Unless somebody really pissed me off, I'm not shitting on your floor in front of
flung her
anyone.
dung at him.
Oh, you just see it fall, and she picks it up.
It's like
as she grabs a couple of tissues
Ugh.
and proceeds to.
You know that moment right after the shit where you're just like, ugh. You know, it comes out, it hits the water, and then you kind of just like, oh, finally it's out. That moment didn't even hit her. She just straight up shit grabbed through. Oh, it's a child.
Someone steps in this shit. So this kid's about to shit on the floor. It looks like he's
standing there.
He's standing there thinking about it. Looks like he's gonna fall out of his pants probably.
Just walks off a little bit, kind of. Oh, he looks down. He's like, oh no. Oh!
Look at him walking. And they fast forward it. Look at. The people are laughing because they know that they stepped in it. Oh man! How do you not?
They don't even see it yet.
Yeah.
Oh no! Do it! Oh!
Bro!
Oh my God.
I want to Let's see this. Man shits on the store. It looks like an old man.
Epic must watch. Last one.
Okay. How'd they know to film this shit is what I want to know. Because this guy's already got his phone out.
Maybe he's already...
Is he going to shit his pants? Nothing's happened so far, in case you're wondering. This guy just looks like he's buying cigarettes or something. He's buying lottery tickets, it looks like. Why is this person recording all this, is what I want to know. Right. If someone doesn't shit, I'm going to be very upset. I don't...
Hold on, it's almost over. Where's the shit?
Yeah, where's the shit?
Where is it?
I'm being denied shit right now. What?
That was...
Listen to this guy. This must be his buddy. Maybe his buddy's gonna take a shit.
No.
We just got fucking ripped off, dude. Alright, one more video. I'm sorry, guys. That was...
Gotta see somebody's shit.
We got ripped off. Crazy lady takes dump in store. Okay, you know what? Man takes dump in Starbucks in New York City.
Okay, here we go.
Dump is golden, so I'm pretty sure he is gonna shit.
Call the police, yeah.
I think I heard about this.
He's pooping right now. And he's shitting in the Starbucks. He's shitting in the Starbucks right now. Yeah, he dropped his pants, he's shitting right now.
I just shit all over myself.
Oh, I think it's a homeless man. I see his dick.
I see his dick. I'm not mentally ill. I'm a fucking drug addict.
I'm not mentally ill at all. As he's holding two cups, with one with his shit and one with his piss. All right, guys. That's all for pigs and shit.
All right. See you next time.
Thanks for stopping by, I guess. I don't know. All right. Bye-bye.